I think this is a very easy whale bonus, at least this is just always remove 2. Remove 2 is not like at its strongest in a Hexaghost act, but it's still pretty strong. And I don't see any reason for it not to be strike and defend. You can go double strike on defect. I don't think that's what I want. Letting you draw ballings for 30 months. I meant to dual cast or strike. 9, 12, 15. Is it defect? Fuck! Why is this game so hard? God damn it. If I kill on turn 3, it's better to dual cast. If I kill after turn 3, it's better to strike. Trying to work out if there are any situations where I like don't play Zap somehow next turn. In which case I need the Lightning Orb still, but I don't think it's possible. Never see on screen. Hey Fred Frost. Hey Shadow Me Too. Hey Tyler Turtle. Pretty good game, except for the Jawworm. I cannot for the life of me understand how the devs put out patch after patch without nerfing this ridiculous enemy. You might as well put the final boss of the game on the first floor. Runs are won and lost based entirely on enemy RNG. Butter of hoodlers that. Quite good, love the graphics. And I just have 32 damage. Plus. I think it's just dual cast. $16, 28. If I strike, I can kill next turn, right? 18, 23. But I need to draw another strike. Doesn't have any strength yet. Zero plus thanks to 9 months. Alright, in the tank. Somebody call the clock. Jorbs is in the tank. Jawworm. Always starts with Chomp, afterwards has a 45-30-25 split between Bellow, Thrash, and Chomp. It can use Thrash 3 times in a row or Chomp or Bellow twice in a row. He's using Thrash, which it could use again next turn. Most it can attack for next turn is 12. The scary thing here is if I draw next turn, only 1 defend, and cannot kill it. Which happens, first it has to Chomp, which is only 25% of the time. Then I have to draw 2 cards from my deck, and they have to both not be defends. This, like, never happens. This basically never happens. I should just double. Sure, I'm 1 damage short of lethal. Which is fine, that's what I signed up for. So next turn, it's either Chomp... It's very similar to where I was before. It's at 29 right now, so if I dual cast it goes to 13, and then it has... Holy shit, my computer just like reset a bunch of shit. Is my stream still live? Did it like go down? My computer is not happy recently. BRD Gamer, thanks for 5 months! Did you see like a flicker? Because I saw a flicker. I'm glad I'm still here. It's a good place to be. I really don't want to take 2. But now we're in a situation where it can't thrash again next turn. So it's a bit more than 1 in 3 to attack me for 12 next turn. And I only have 2 cards next turn to draw another defend. 2 out of 5. But what if I just draw dual cast? That's another out, right? That's another out. Is it another out? Zap, dual cast, strike. That's another out. So in 5 cards, I have 3 outs. So I'd have to draw exactly strike, strike. Okay. This still seems like acceptable risk. I think we reached a point where it was better to keep the lightning orb on turn 1, by the way. But hey, we made it through the fight. I didn't take any additional damage, and I'm offered a ball lightning. Oh, interesting. I'll take a glacier too. Sure. Glacier floor 1's kind of weird because you need damage on floor 1, but I'm not going to not take it. Polaris thinks the 11 months. I'm definitely not going to not take it. But I have to take damage very, very aggressively now. Like if I'm offered another glacier, I don't think I take it. Take me away. It's gonna evoke no matter what, right? So it's better to strike and let it hit once, and then it will evoke for 8 later. You can also zap. Zap does deal more damage than strike and changes my orb order. Maybe it's better to zap. Probably fine. And then next turn, I'm going to Glacier. Hold on, this is going to be attacking for 16. Glacier will make 7, 9. Oh, that'll evoke. 7, 12, 14, 16. I just dual cast here? I think it's dead, as well as me full blocking. Yeah, okay. I have a line that full blocks here and wins the fight, but also I can just kill it. Good, 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 good. Explosive pot is great. That's damage. Bullseye or Compile Driver. Both good damage cards. Compile Driver gets a lot better if I upgrade Zap, which I can do before Elite fights. Bullseye? Ooh. I like Bullseye against Hexaghost. What's happening? Did he fall asleep? How can he sleep at a moment like this? I feel like if I find a Dark Orb, I probably have enough without Bullseye. So I'm not sure that Bullseye's interaction with Dark Orb matters. Compile Driver opens up Claw, weirdly. Which doesn't feel like a thing I should be thinking about, but I mean, it's a thing. Double Claw is one way to kill Hexaghost, perhaps. Especially with 2 card removes from the whale. Let's go Compile Driver. And Granitas. It's unfair that the game is making us think instead of transform 2 into biased cog echo form. Agree. Do I need to go to a shop? It doesn't really do anything. I can't afford any of the shop relics. I don't like need a card remove. I'd remove Strike, but Strike is a good card against Gremlin Nub anyway. I could just go to the question mark over it. But I'm still planning to go this way. My deck should be strong enough for this path. I'll just get the shop at the end of the act instead of like grabbing 2 shops in the same act. Doesn't seem necessary. Okay. Easy +5 max HP. I think I want to draw 2 here with Compile Driver. Actually, if I draw 1, I can see what my hand is next turn, and that might actually change my play. This is fine, and we do this. Don't see any reason to take damage. $15, $12. $9, 6 and 2. I don't think it matters. Briga! Another potion. Awesome. I could take Bullseye as well. I don't hate it. With Glacier, I'm pretty good at sentries, so the fact it doesn't do much against sentries doesn't really matter. I do have good damage potions, so I don't like have to take it for Gremlin Knob. But I think it's more for what it does against Hexaghost if I take it. Which is, you know, a lot of damage for 1 energy. Hi, Bar, thanks for gifting us up to Briga! You're just watching PBR MTG and me versus Voxy. My proudest moment. My proudest moment, for sure. I liked that match because Voxy defeated me in like every way possible. She like had a better deck, built it better, drew better, and piloted it better. And she was funnier than me. Fuck. And then she like did an Avril Lavigne finisher move. Anyway, it was a great time. What was now? I removed 2. Let's take a bullseye. Card sweep. My potion chance is only 30%. This is a somewhat scary fight. I don't think there's a line other than defend, zap here. Unless I am committing to using a potion here already. Which feels wrong. It feels like attack potion is more valuable against Gremlin Ob for sure. And the 30% chance of receiving a new potion just isn't enough to change anything. Unless like we get a turn where I'm like being attacked for 17 and can't block and I can use a potion to get out of it. At that point I'll use a potion. But right now I don't think so. And this seems right. You thought it looked like I was genuinely having fun? I was having fun. It was awesome. I loved it. I loved it. Nine, 12. I'm taking 5 here. Which I think is still allowed. Not frail this turn. Let's try to get this dead. Jorbs not buffing itself, which means it's much less important. Nice. It's much less important for me to be trying to rush through the fight. Since Jawburn doesn't have any strength yet, I can just sort of chill my way through this one. Thanks, Emmy. No one knows how to play Defect yet, as it is the new class. That is a great point. That's a great point. Is this going to be the turn where I use a potion? No, because I have lethal. Thank you, Bullseye. Potion chance is down to 20%. I wouldn't have wanted to take a smoke bomb anyway, probably. These are definitely intriguing cards. I think I can take another Compile Driver, upgrade Zap, and be relatively happy here. I could also take a Cool-Headed. I'm going to take Compile Driver over Cool-Headed with a Glacier already, though, I think. Pretty sure. Seems right to me. And I can draw 2 for now, and then later on the run, maybe it will get stronger. Definitely upgrading Zap with all this card draw. Also, with the fact that I have a Bullseye and no other damage orb in my deck, I definitely need to play that card every time I draw it. What's the play? We start on like Bullseye Glacier, probably, something like that. You already won Ascension 9 with Defect. That's great. Glad to have you here. Soul Energy pretty much only good with Ice Cream. No. I don't think it's incredible here, though. Box to boxes, thanks for the 33 months. Appreciate it. Defect tends to do okay against Lagavulin since the orbs keep on doing what they do all the way through the fight. Strength and Dex get debuffed, but the orbs don't, right? I think I can defend. It's a little bit iffy because I have no damage orbs other than my Zap. It's definitely a little bit iffy. Just wondering if I want to attack Pot. My potion chance is so low though. feel like I can't. What if I went like bullseye zap compile driver? 15 plus 8 plus 8, 31, 35 damage short. It's not that hard to find the rest of that damage. Especially with an attack potion. And I'm like always getting dual cast. I think that's actually the line. I think no glacier here. So 24, 28, 32, dead. Was fucking good. That no glacier play saved me like probably 10 to 15 health, I think. Oh, I don't, like, how many compile drivers do I need? Preserved Insect is great, by the way. Very happy to have that. It's just compile driver or skip here. I'll take it, and then I can like start taking chills and turbos and things already. I have an abundance of card draw. Preserved Insect, also a very, very strong relic, obviously. Don't know if I like had to say that out loud, but very happy to have that. It changes also my like strategizing for the run. Like prior to getting it, I have to think about like how do I win Act 2s or I'm avoiding elites, whereas now I just like take another common attack and I can kill the Act 2 elites. Kind of idea. Is rebounding zap ever a good play? If I have a rebound and a zap in my hand, sometimes it's a good play. I have taken rebound for the purpose of rebounding my cards before. Don't want to do it right now. The weak potion's interesting. I don't think it's better than current pots. I don't love that the back half of the act has so little like stuff in it. I think I do want to upgrade dual cast with so much card draw, get another 0 cost. So I'm probably going this way. And then I'm probably going here because I want to shop, but I get no late act question marks. It is a defect run though. Defect very much benefits from card rewards if you can survive holy fights. And I think this deck probably can. Doing okay? Doing alright. Hi 4, thanks for gifting a sub to Lord Dinuken. Appreciate it. Any noise? Any armament? I need to turn off the thing. The orcs spam. Done. I'm not weak. Does that mean I have lethal here? It's 24, 36. Which potion do I use? Or do I take 9? Taking 9 seems wrong. Nice, Coxio. It's actually possible for Attack Potion to miss here as Defect, I think. Is it? Claw, go for the eyes, Beam Cell? Probably do it now instead of later, given that Beam Cell exists. Let's use Explosive Pot though. I'm fine against Sentries, and I feel like Attack Potion is a bit better against Hexaghost, but because it puts a card that I'll draw over and over again into my deck for me. Darkness. Darkness seems great. Pretty happy with that one. I mean... I do think that digging is better than upgrading any of the cards in my deck right now. So... Coptic LOL links to 4 months. Okay. What's the plan here? Draw Glacier next turn. Do I need to play Zap? And play Glacier Darkness next turn. I definitely don't need to play Zap twice. What happens if I compile driver and shit? It's probably bad. $27. So I guess the line is... Wait, 18. The line is here. Coxio, thanks for the 7 months. Ooh, campfires are so good right now. I take a turbo, I guess. It's so early to take a turbo. I think it's good. It's weird because there are decent upgrades here. Like Darkness, Bullseye, Dual Cast all strike me as very reasonable upgrades. But I think we just like close our eyes and like Windmill Slam the Incense Burner here. Right? Like that just feels right. It's nice that with so many compile drivers in the turbo, like all the stuff like Kunai is actually live. It's not incredible, but sometimes on Defect those relics don't do anything. But yeah, strength and 3 attacks on turn matters, relics matter. Sundial matters a lot. Sundial is actually a really big deal. Turnip's not awful. Not awful at all. That'll help in Act 2. If I get there. Weird spot. So if I go Darkness, Glacier, half of the time the Lightning Orb hits a Gremlin that goes to 6 or less health and then Zap kills one. So 12.5% of the time I would take 4. 12.5% of the time I would take 9. And then all the times that it didn't kill anything, what I could do there is I could actually not play the Zap. And I'd take 14, but I'd have a Dark Orb ready, and it would be at 12 next turn, and I could hit dual cast pretty easily with all my compile drivers. What are my other options, really? Glacier Defend, which is 16 blocks, so it takes 9 every time right now. I think we go for this. Okay, so when we hit here, I'm not going to play this out. It's kind of fine. Guess what? I can't be frail. Get owned. Great. Playing Zap first there is always right, isn't it? Nope. But it might have been. But it isn't always right. I don't want to be able to put a Mad Gremlin at lower health than something or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, don't worry about it and don't fucking backseat! Why would you do that? Anyway. Sweeping Beam. It's really not a bad Sweeping Beam. Can I get away with not taking it? I'm not upgrading it, right? I think often if I take a Sweeping Beam, it's with the hope that I can upgrade it. Alright. Interesting deck so far. I don't have a power in it, which is a little unfortunate. I don't think I use Attack Potion here. Not lethal, is it? Almost lethal. Attack Potion for 11, but I'm just like going to Eternal Feather at the Campfire and then I'm fighting Hexaghost. It's fine. My rare for the act is Meteor Strike, which is fun. Bodish thanks to the 23 months. If I take Fusion, I kind of have to upgrade it, which means I don't get to dig. But it's probably just like correct. Any Apotheosis in chat? Maybe in the shop? I'd probably use Strength Pot against Hexaghost. Seems very hard not to take fusion with 3 compile drivers, right? Lots of really good hits. Capacitor seems so good. Oh. Chemex is very strong on defects. I don't have anything that interacts with it yet, though. And card remove and capacitor both seem kind of mandatory. So I think that's just in my shop. You're rotating a cube in your mind right now? Please stop. This is serious. I kind of suck at blocking. I have that Glacier, but other than that, I do not really have a block card added to the deck. Maybe we'll get there then. Capacitor is a bit better at killing Hexaghost, I think. And I do want both upgrades in the run, I think. Alternately, I could just dig and get an Apotheosis and bottle it. And then dab. None of my relics do anything in this fight. I'm actually worried about this fight quite a bit. 5 Arlings for the gifted sub. Very low power deck with very high potential here. Like, you put one efficient in this deck and it just fucking goes off. Wait. Five, 6, 7 things in 19 months. This is definitely some sort of deck. Unfortunately, it gets quite a lot weaker when 2 burns go into it. There's no reason not to play dual caster. It's me one more strike. Boy. Perhaps I didn't need to strength potion. Nice, great Scanardo. Okay. Nope. No, thank you. Unless I want rainbow. I wonder a little bit about Hyper Beam with Preserved Insect. I think I'm like doing okay though. Pretty sure I'm doing okay. Rainbow is definitely interesting. But I don't think I'm struggling to channel orbs that much. It definitely like gets me going with the compile drivers very quickly, right? But I think that's okay. We'll see what we get. Inserter, Cursed Key, Busted Crown. I think that's an inserter. Even with the capacitor. I already have Fusion Plus and Turbo for energy. I think that's an inserter. Okay. That's a lot of late game power available to me from that relic. But I have to get to late game somehow, he says, mousing over the path with the most elites on it. I do have a Preserved Insect. I should be fine to fight some elites. I didn't get a potion from Hexaghost, so we're missing a strength pot. I'm definitely going to start this act this way. My decision here is interesting. But I'm definitely going to start it this way. Don't see much reason not to. Might attack potion here. Bird's killing my run. I think there's enough stuff that attack potion can do for it to be worth it. So Barrage saves me 6 health. Say I dual cast. 18, 20. If I dual cast, sometimes I fail to kill any of them with Sunder. Oh, wait. So I do want insert around 1 at the end of fights. Probably. It's actually, it's not certain that I do. Sometimes I'll want it on 0, but I think in this situation it's safer to put it on 1. I'm already down to 37 health. These cards feel not very pickable. Cool. Did not draw those cards in the right order. On top of the, like, not drawing them until super late in the fight, I also reshuffled without Glacier. Well, this should be lethal, yeah? Is that 22, 15, 21? Dual cast is better than... Yeah, it's lethal. Yikes. I don't think I'm currently taking another compile driver, nor am I taking a ball lightning. Sure. I think yes. I lose data disk. The cost of my decision. I lose data disk and Arari. It's fine. Unfortunately, I can't keep the pain in my deck. Not at 20 HP, right? Potions are interesting here. Cool-headed is kind of interesting too. I think I'm just gonna take Essence of Steel, which is very weird, but also I'm at 20 HP. Kinda have to. Not quite enough gold in that shop. I could take Doom and Gloom. Doom and Gloom isn't bad here. I could take Cool-Headed, which also isn't bad here. I feel like I just need the potion. Right, we have a fight. I think it's Compile Driver before Darkness to make sure I can play Glacier. Because Glacier is just like my entire deck. Whether I want this or not is kind of questionable. If I play it, I don't have to draw it again, so I guess that's an easy tiebreaker. Can I draw and play dual cast again? $11, $19, $24 isn't actually that much damage. Wondering how much the inserter stack is worth. I don't know. I don't know. Only Shambler, thanks for the 30 months. Appreciate it. Also, that's definitely okay. Okay, can I get away with not taking it? I'm gonna have to go through the super elite because I'm just more likely to fight a super elite and win after resting than I am to survive this. Still an okay path. I have to be collector somehow. It's just gonna be card spam, right? I just kind of suck at turn 1 and 2 sometimes. Cold Snap, worth taking. Oh, God. What about a Sweeping Beam? What about a Streamline Plus? I actually think any of these 3 cards temporarily makes my deck stronger, so if I think it's very likely I'm about to die, I should probably take one of them. But I don't think it's very likely that I'm about to die. For starters, I have to like either draw very poorly or get slavers, which doesn't happen that often. That's already like less than 50% of the time. It's not like these cards help that much. Some pile driver stuff should work against Gremlin Leader. I think I'm good. Kind of weird though, because like, am I taking Cool Headed? Am I getting more Frost Orbs on my deck if I'm not taking Cold Snap and I'm not taking unupgraded Cool Headed? Probably am taking unupgraded Cool Headed. Is probably the answer. Okay, there are lots of hits that make this deck very, very strong from here. I'm just not quite there yet. Definitely need health. Fellow skeptic. Okay, it's like just a regular Gremlin Leader fight. This is not bad. Is there a reason to dual cast first? Kind of. Doesn't seem right though. I don't really want to draw all of my compile drivers before I've channeled an orb. This is like not really what I'm trying to do. I mean, I could go strike. Strike was just silly there. I can't actually go strike there. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. I have to survive this turn. I didn't play turbo first time through. I guess we try to kill this. I'm wondering if I pay 5 health for a Dark Orb right now. I don't think so. 19, 23, so I take 9. Rather. I'm okay with compile driving and not having these cards. Okay, I gotta channel lots of orbs. I do want to kill the gremlins, I think. At least want to kill one. I want to play Zap. Don't want Turbo. $17. Maybe I still don't want Turbo. Next turn, if I just like Fission, next turn's gonna be really good. Capacitor Fission even? Do I want to advance this? I think just Fission. But yeah, I want this orb, right? I could start next turn with Glacier. $16 times 3? Quite a lot. I'm gonna end up killing this no matter what, I think, so I might as well bullseye it. Okay, no attack. I don't know, what about playable cards? Oh, wait. I do think Leap Plus is actually interesting here. With Turnip and no real ability to block yet. I think it's actually a pretty decent card. The Tortellini thinks of 14 months. I'm not sure that means I should take it. But I, certainly could. I would be happy to play it quite often. Maybe I should take it then. Nagati Knight thinks of 25 months. Westlander thinks for the Prime. I think I can make a bit of a mess here with Inserter. If it allows me to survive. This doesn't strike me as the best possible fight. This doesn't strike me as the best possible fight. I have to decide if I'm playing Capacitor or not. I think the answer is no. I want to evoke the Dark Orb early. To kill this. And then I need some sort of good luck on the AI on the Chosen or something to survive it. Yeah, at least we didn't die on turn 1 against Avocado Fungus. Could have been worse. I did get hit with Vulnerable, which seems quite bad. I don't think I can take 4 to dodge a Dazed here. I need too many things to happen next turn for me to be able to do that. I'm just gonna have to draw the compile drivers. And some other stuff. Leap may have just killed me, incidentally. Worry. It's very hard to block that. Work out real quick if the strength pot ever matters. So I am going to play 3 compile drivers. If I play 3 compile drivers until like Glacier and Dual Cast, I'm okay, I think. If I do that, 12, 21, 30 plus 18. Wow. That's exactly 1 damage short. So I'd better strength bomb. I think the order here might be compile driver, then zap. So that the daze is in my draw pile. Because if I zap now, I compile driver, my hand has 7. I compile driver, my hand has 10. I can't empty my hand, right? So I have to do it this order. Are there hits other than Turbo? I think there are no hits other than Turbo. If I zap compile driver, it's like Turbo plus something else. This is relevant because it changes when I play compile driver. I could have killed Chosen by now. Maybe that's the line. 24 more. 81, 61. Dark Orb's gonna be 54. It's really interesting. I mean, I could also have just knocked on 31, right? So I don't think there's anything except compile driver hitting Turbo for starters. Means I should start with Zap. If I Turbo compile driver into Glacier, that works. But I don't think that's worth having 1 more card stuck in hand. And I have to like Turbo Glacier, so 17. It's upgraded, right? 14, 18, plus that. Unfortunately, that exactly dies still, so I need to have energy to play a defend as well. Yeah, I get that though. I get that because when I play Glacier, I evoke this. So zap compile driver into turbo Glacier. It's that easy. $14, 19. I'm alive. That's probably like the first part, right? Being alive. Not very alive. I am alive. Can I play any of these cards? I don't think I can play any of these cards. So I'm not vulnerable anymore. Looking at Chosen AI. It's using Drain, which is weakening me and giving it 3 strength. And the next turn, 40% of the time, it attacks for 24. 60% of the time, it attacks for 18. So I have to be able to block 24 or 18 next turn. Which basically means I need Compile Driver to find me more help. There's no reason to be playing Capacitor or Glacier here. Glacier doesn't give me enough block. Wait. This is an out, but I don't want to make it dazed in my draw pile. It's not worth it, is it? I don't believe so. Dead. Deaders. GG. There were a few things that run that I did wrong, for sure. And it's the sort of run where that stuff might have changed it into a win. It was okay. I'm pretty happy with how I played. Couple of small potion things. Mainly. I mostly just didn't get relics that helped, so. Are we doing a post-mortem? We're doing a Watcher run. Thanks for the 100 bits, Seth. I got to floor 24. The Hexaghost fight Dig. Over upgrading Fission? I don't think. My deck got better from me digging instead of upgrading Fission. The question in the Hexaghost fight was whether I wanted to upgrade Capacitor instead of Fission. If I was scared about Hexaghost, I would have upgraded Capacitor instead, but I decided I wasn't. I mean, like, that run wins a ton of the time, but I took an extra 30 damage or something at the start of Act 2 to drawing my deck upside down, which is a risk of having a deck like the deck I had. But also I like really drew my deck upside down. There was an interesting moment. I think it was a mistake to take the pain, actually. I think Warp Tongs were wrong. Which is just something that I think I would have identified if I were, like, focused on Defect exclusively. And honestly, maybe if I was just, like, not stressing about a streak and shit. With 200 gold, I meant to just upgrade one card and then take the shop here, I think. Because in my Defect deck, the only upgrades that matter right now are, like, Turbo and Dual Cast, basically. The other upgrades just don't really do anything. So War Tongues is still strong. It's providing a lot of value. I'd love to have it, but the cost of it isn't worth it. Going to 100 gold for the shop loses me the broken Defect shop relics. I also don't get to remove a strike, which is like removing a basic from this deck is very, very strong. And yeah. Yeah. Although I could have just like won and like I got really punished for the lines I chose in that run. Would I have chosen Ari or Data Disk? I have no idea. Hey, Live in Dreams! I am not sad. Winning 17 runs in a row is pretty fucking awesome. But I mean, yeah, like, I'm generally happy with how I played, I think. I don't think I needed to use a potion against Hexaghost. I'm not actually sure of that still. Because, like, the Hexaghost fight, I, like, obliterated the Hexaghost, right? And it looked really easy. But if you compare that to, like, what the Act 2 hallway fights looked at the start of Act 2, like, I think it's really easy to see why I was worried about Hexaghost. I think I just drew well against Hexaghost. So I don't know. Also, it's not like Strength Potion is, like, going to be super strong in Act 2 hallways for this deck anyway. I feel like a decent amount of my analysis of this run right now is just hindsight. And it's a run where the choices I made didn't pan out, so they all look kind of bad. All look kind of bad in retrospect. Anyway, we can play a Watcher on now. Now the pressure is a lot lower. Vibe a bit. I ever rewatched my own stream to critique myself? I have, yeah. I think the Warp Tongue's decision definitely could have taken more time. Sure, I mean, I could have played 8-hour runs instead of 2 to 3 hour runs, but I don't want to, so I didn't. These are not the best. I think Watcher's rares are just barely good enough that I can take this, though. At least I'm getting to choose one instead of having a random one. I don't think the max HP matters all that much. Certainly I don't care about enemies having 1 HP. I think if I'm gonna get a card reward, I'd rather look at 3 rares and try to get Lesson Learned, Scrawled Vault. I could take a Deus Ex. Also just skip this. What character am I playing? Still thinking about compile drivers. Having a Deus Ex in your deck in Act 1 certainly changes how you play Watcher a lot. How do I feel about my ability to play Watcher that way right now? Seems like a lot of thinking. I think it's just a skip. Alright, -6 max HP. Good start. That floor was okay, though. Signature move would be sweet with the SX. Fight. Got lucky with the health rolls on those. Meditate versus Crush Joints? I think Meditate. Kind of a sweet card. Healing 6 that turn is definitely interesting. pretty happy with the question marks here. I'm pretty happy with an empty fist too. Need some card removes. I think this is just a remove. Watch your lol. Okay. So upgrading Eruption is definitely good. Upgrading Meditate is not bad. Upgrading Empty Fist is okay. Crush Joints going into an elite fight. The follow-up skip makes no sense to you. Don't put more strikes in your deck as Watcher. Is the basic idea. Watcher already has 4 strikes. I am happy upgrading Crush Joints this act. I don't know if I want to upgrade it now. It's not great against sentries. Probably okay to upgrade Eruption. It can't be that bad to upgrade Eruption. I have exact lethal on this. I also have exact block against it. It's actually a really interesting turn. I think we deal 42 to the right one. Thank you, Gyarados. I have 21 against this easily. That's not actually a good number for me. Unfortunately. I think I'm probably meant to get Eruption still. What else can I do? Could just deal 14 and play Defend and not play Meditate. Seems better. There's so many ways out of Wrath in my deck. Do I not hit here? Because I'm always going Eruption, Strike, or whatever if I'm killing that. I don't need this damage. But I can put the 9 there. Okay. Two strikes. Centennial Puzzle is solid. Crescendo's not bad. I like Crescendo with Crush Joints too. And it balances my stances a little bit better in the deck. I think I'm killing next turn. Probably nothing matters. Probably I just always take one and then kill. Inner piece is strong. Smiling mask. Okay. Mal needing for 43 months. Appreciate it. Trying to work out why any of this would matter. Like, feels like we're solidly in the part of the Watcher run where we win now. I do very much enjoy energy upgrades on Watcher, so Crescendo's appealing. Crush Joints is good value, and it's always going to work in the next elite fight, which is nice. Unless the enemy dies the turn I play Crush Joints. It probably doesn't get removed from the deck this run. Might though. Definitely might. Tandem GG thinks the Prime. I think Meditate works well with these potions. Inner Piece. Empty Fist. Inner Piece, Crush Joints. Empty Fist. Strike. I always have 2 energy worth of attacks next turn at least. I meditate for Inner Piece. And then Inner Piece. Crescendo, Crush Joints. Inner Piece, Crescendo, 3 energy, 4 energy, Crush Joints, 3 energy, Eruption, Strike, Strike. That's like super, super, super dead. Blue candle. Combo? Hello? Hello? I don't need indignation here. Looks like I take 6. That seems okay. Brute cleverness. I mean, you can take Sands of Time here. I don't think I will. You totally can. Take Sands of Time here. Kind of combos with Meditate a little bit. It's probably a bit slow. It's a double sentries kind of run. Everything has to go into this. 24, 40. Am I okay with taking 20? I'm not exhilarated about it. Oh wait, I don't. I just like, God, this character's broken. Okay. Bottled Lightning. I feel like the best bottle in my deck is Ascender's Bane. You can bottle Vigilance and it's not like ridiculous. I'm gonna take a Flurry. I don't think I get to not take a Flurry right now. Yeah, having a Vigilance in my opener is okay with Inner Peace, right? It's like okay. I think it's better than not. Can I beat Guardian with 21 health? Kinda don't have any block cards. I don't think so. Might have to rest. I think I'm closer to like thinking I need to rest than thinking I can beat Guardian with 21 health. The Alta Sign. There's maybe some universe where I gain 75 and then rest. If I think that like 40 health is the right amount for the Guardian fight. I think I'm losing 42 gold and resting. Fucking Guardian. But I have no way to block and no block on my relics. And yeah. Could also lose 42 and upgrade crush joints, maybe. Maybe that's better. Let's do that. Thank you, Aqualad. I could play Ascender's Vein here. I think I'd rather keep my 1 health. And also keep my Centennial Puzzle rock for later. That's maybe a bigger deal. Wait, my Big Mac, thanks for the 51 months. Appreciate it. Zakalash, thanks for the 19 months. Guardian, why are you so thorny? Why, Guardian? This is fine. It takes a little bit of extra damage, but it lets me put much better cards in my hand next turn. Thank you, Old Wolf. Thank you, Hobbit Man. Thanks for all the subs and support, everybody. Appreciate it much. That's just straight up taking 16 damage. How do I feel about that? Not great. Worth a potion? What's a potion going to do? Just like discard 6 or something. Trumpet, thanks for the 6 months. One thing I like about the potion actually is that it lets me get Crush Joints Interruption back with Meditate. That's actually kind of a big deal. Let's do that. And now I must have a 2-turn kill from here. There's like no way that I could possibly not. Crescendo, Crush Joints, Eruption, Strike, Strike, Empty Fist. Flurry's not here. I have to split it this turn, unfortunately, which means it has Thorns next turn, but that's okay. Because all I have to do is like 2 attacks probably and it dies. think it's Eruption, Miracle, which puts me at 5 energy. Crush Joints, Strike, Empty Fist, Meditate. 20 plus 18 plus 18. $38.56. A rounding error there that sucks. What does that mean? Play a strike now. 20 plus 18. I want to strike without crush joints working. 9, 21, 41. Yeah, that's it. I'm pretty sure this works. Seems to work. Thanks, Kirk. Shuri to Dalkash. Alright. Blessing of the Forge is a potion. These cards are arguably cards. Also arguably not cards. I don't think I'm taking Blasphemy. Blasphemy is an interesting way to proc Centennial Puzzle. I don't think I'm taking Blasphemy. Maybe this is just Fusion Hammer. I do have a Blessing of the Forge. I already upgraded Eruption and have an inner piece, so... Five card removes into Rushdown. Sacred Bark doesn't quite work with Blessing of the Forge. Ura scores when I wake up in the morning. It doesn't change during the day. I'm gonna go to every shop, I think, with 50 gold card removes. $30, $42, $60. Dead. Halt, Carve Reality, Tranquility. Do I need another big attack? I don't think so. Do I need a halt? It's not that bad. I'm gonna try to get away with that one though. Especially given that I have to rest at campfires. Seems okay. $73 damage. 30, 50, 62, 71 damage? Got him. Lol. Okay, so it's possible to get good cards inside the Spire. That's kind of interesting. I didn't realize that. I can just take Clockwork Souvenir here. Because my card removes only cost 50 gold. When I say I meant to do this, does that consider my skill level, which might make some decisions optimal for me, but not a hypothetically better player, or worse player, or an ideal player? I don't know. Good question. Wish for infinite gold. I don't think that's quite what Wish does. Wish isn't like completely unreasonable here, but with Smiling Mask and 3 shops to sack, that can just do the removing all the cards thing. It does feel like I'm playing that strike pretty often. I felt about taking 1 here. Seems unnecessary. Not possible to know what the optimal player would do. True. That's mostly what it is. It's me expressing that I don't know exactly what I meant to do, but it's probably this. Why did my deck get so much better? Because I removed 1 card? God Watcher's Dome. The fucking character. Could have paid 1 there, don't think I need to. Kind of feel like I want to take 1 damage this turn though. Could take 3, maybe. 4. I don't know if I want to take 4. That's like a lot. Oh, I can take 1 if I don't play Empty Fist. Hey Alice, I'm doing well. That's all I've got, huh? Yikes. So this isn't lethal. I guess theoretically I could have removed an artifact stack there. Maybe I don't need to take 2. Tantrum, Empty Mind. I mean, I'm just trying to card remove. Empty Mind to Inner Peace is a thing. And I have a Flurry, so it's also infinite damage. Maybe I should take Empty Mind. I don't really want to be weakened. 27 plus 20. Such an awkward amount. Seven plus 20 is such an awkward amount. 18 plus 18 plus 20, that's also an awkward amount. Fuck. What if I keep Crescendo, maybe? I'm not going to be weak. Get owned. Wait. Our deck settings at 21 months. I don't have to think anymore, I don't think. That was orcs. It was fun. It's a really good time. Dad to brunch. I don't think I've ever been offered Dead Branch and Master Reality from the same fight before. It's not correct. There's like no way it's correct. Unfortunately, Watcher is just too strong for that to be right. Think of the YouTube thumbnail. One hand holds a branch. The other hand holds, like, dead on floor 42 to Nemesis. What if instead I just didn't die on floor 42 to Nemesis? You hate me so much. I'm sorry to hear that. I really, really am. I care a lot what you think of me. It's one of the things I care most about in the world. I think I'm lying to you? I wouldn't lie to you. Why would I lie to you? Wouldn't be nice. Such a nice person. When do I play Inner Peace exactly? now. It was decent. Alright, goodbye Book of Stabbing. And Omamori. Bunch of cards I'm not gonna take. Who's excited to start recalling? I think it's fairly easily shop over Elite because I'm playing Watcher. Lol. Feels bad. I'd take a talk to my hand, I guess. Would I? Let's look at the other stuff. The other stuff's better. I really don't want Eruption though, that's just a curse. Okay, all my cards are upgraded eventually. Let's recall? I already recalled. Already recalled. God damn it. I would like the Master of Strategy, but I can't take it. I don't have quite enough gold. Yes, Rab, it's been going well. Also like some of these relics, but can't take those either. It's fine. Old Man Jones, thanks for the 17 months. Perplexing Glare. Sender's Bane is kind of like Master of Strategy. It's very similar to Masters of Strategy. Masters of Strategy? Master of Strategy? Yes. Yes, it is. Hey. Vigilance is upgraded. Hey, another Mental Fortress. Should I take that? It's hard for it to be bad. It's just like against Nemesis, do I want to kill by killing on turn 1 or do I want to kill by having a good deck longer into the fight? Probably I'm not getting to a turn 1 kill on Nemesis. I guess I take this. Another Empty Mind. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This would be 13, 12. I'd need 4 card removes still. Not true. I think that's true. But also, like, I can just win without going infinite with double Mental Fortress, double Empty Mind. Presumably. And there's always Purity and events and what have you. I wish there was something for me to do at campfires. Did I just stare at a ghost off screen? Yes. I'm gonna go with yes. Guess I'm taking damage. Rude. Trojan. Aline. Trojanaline. Trojanaline. Thanks for the 5 bucks. Empty mind and strike. You can keep the strike. I don't need that. We'll have this back though. A lot of empties. Arguably too many empties. Is the ghost doing cool stuff? Outside is pretty cool in general, and the ghost was outside. This is probably better than playing Interpiece the way I did. No meditate? What if I just die? That would suck. Okay. Automaton friend, you have to relax. Because it's arguably better to put damage on something that will actually take damage. I don't think I'm ever killing this. There's no way I want that strike back. Rushdown would be good here. A bold claim from someone who has perhaps played Watcher once or twice before. How lethal? 13 plus 30, 43, 51, and Flurry. Actually play all the cards. Wait. Oh, I'll take a scroll. What's up, Busted Crown? Or is it skip? Because it's not Snecko and it's not Philostone. May just be skip. What cards do I even want though? More inner peace, maybe? That might be the answer. Obviously more scrolls and volts. What does a 5th energy give me? There are some turns with like empty mind where it matters. Ooh, I have to fight this super late? I think I do, right? Does the deck need a fresh down? Doesn't show up. Like 3 card removes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 card removes ideally. I'm gonna get 3 here. Hey, T-Bone Shorty. Wonder how scary Nemesis actually is. Forgotten to recall or pick a key from my chest. Yep. Certainly have. Do I just take 3 mental fortresses? I'm worried about Nemesis. Like, legit worried. Mirror mental fortress. I only have 2 damage cards. I could take fasting to kill Nemesis. It feels like it costs too much for Act 4 though. Like it slows me down so much in Act 4. If Nemesis goes 5 burns turn 1, 5 burns turn 3 zombie penguin, it's pretty hard for me to win that fight. I don't think I'm exhausting Ascender's Bane. Nice. The only thing better than an unupgraded strike is an upgraded strike. I should probably take that. I didn't want to skip my boss relic. Would have loved to take a boss relic. If you were going to buy a diamond, what diamond would you take? I would probably buy the Samantha, a gorgeous pink diamond that was recently stolen from the Louvre in France. I wonder who stole it. The 10 of diamonds. It's a good choice. Didn't Jorbs take a couple of days off recently? Not sure what you mean. I did not manage to lesson learned in this fight, which is unfortunate. Every time that I leave calm, I gain 2 energy. That's where all my energy is coming from. I don't know, my deck kind of sucks. I guess. He hit Stan. Stop weakening me. Gosh, anytime I had a star where I could build the pyramids, I was so excited in this game. But then the max difficulty AI would sometimes build them at like turn 25. What the shit is that? How am I meant to compete? Not really 25, more like 30, 32. Antelope, thanks to 27 months. Appreciate it. I didn't get a curse yet, which is good, I guess. I don't know. Probably better than getting a curse. Okay. Lesson learned is ready to go. Oh, Petra is very beautiful. It's very reasonable to be excited about Petra. Alright, Empty Mind is upgraded. Maybe not my first choice. Hey, it's not Nemesis. That's really good for me. Granary in all cities? That's just way too strong. That's just way too strong. That had to be changed. Pyramids now, like, make your workers have more charges. I don't know. It's whatever, I guess. They're just trying their best, right? Gosh, imagine a wonder that never goes obsolete. Honestly, I think we should make things obsolete when they hit like 70 years old, though. Definitely don't think they should be the president anymore. This metaphor was like not very vague to begin with and got even less vague. I had, I think, a pretty easy boss relic skip. Is Philostone Buster Crown snuck away? Yes! It's a good upgrade. Take those. I don't think I like water, do I? Probably not. Whetstone's hitting... hopefully Flurry and Empty Fist. That'd be ideal. I can get rid of this one. What are we doing on upgrades? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Flurry upgrade's actually a really big deal. It kind of increases my dex damage output by 50%. Just straight up. What does my hat say? What does the hat say? It says worry. Tranquility upgrade? Well, Tranquility upgraded. Alright. It's okay. I have 62 health, which is enough to mess around with a little bit with the Centennial Puzzle and a Clockwork Souvenir. And I have 3 Mental Fortresses. And hopefully the 2 that aren't upgraded will upgrade soon. I think I can take this. Hey, it's not Nemesis. That's good. Alright. So one thing went right this run. I no respect for Cut Through Fate. What? You want me to like take an unupgraded damage comment on floor 42 for no reason? I'm confused. How possible is it to beat Heart with strictly 3 mana without ever getting additional mana? It is not. It's not impossible to do that. There's weird rounding stuff going on here, which totally doesn't matter. I'm gonna stop thinking about it. Yum. Ooh, Art of War. Now we're talking. Wondering about my potions. Imagine if this were a pressure points deck. I'm imagining it right now. I'm imagining it in my brain. It's not an incredible fear potion. It probably does more than liquid bronze. Might be okay against Time Eater. Duality. Duality with Clockwork Souvenir? Maybe I actually shouldn't have picked it up. Nice Omamori. Not want that card still. I think I'm going to question marks, so. Again, I don't have quite enough gold. I would love that potion belt. But I think card remove's more important, so let's card remove. Deck's kind of sweet. Does this beat Nemesis? I mean, it really wants a card remove, right? And I don't get those from elite fights. So we'll go this way. Thanks, Jay Dublinson. I think it's like fine to have picked up Duality. But it does change my turn 1 against the heart. Not a huge deal. Foresight? Yeah, card remove. Hey. Fuck yeah. Alright. don't think I want 1 dex. I think I would rather have not debuffed on the first cycle. Did I not lesson learn last? Wait, did I not lesson learn last fight? Mistakes! That might actually be the first mistake this run. It's felt pretty, like, under control, but that is definitely wrong. Or 48, 47. Had it in my hand. Nice. Oh. Okay, sure, whatever. I did say I wasn't going to do that, but then I did it, so owned. Nice suck Adidas. I'm really happy for you. Here comes the time meter. Meter is angry. Which would be better from last shot, pellets or another card remove? Card remove, I think. Feels like card remove. Is there any way that taking duality is a mistake since it just gets rid of clockwork? Can't really be a meaningful mistake because I have like already won the run, I think. In the universe where I haven't already won the run, it's pretty useful too. Is this the real Jorbs? It is, J-Rabbits. How are you? I just don't play an attack on turn 1 of the heart fight. It's not like the thing that it does is block vulnerable against the heart if I need it to. So if I need it to, I just don't play an attack on turn 1 of the heart fight. And there you have it. That's the entire thing. Please, Time Eater. I am but a simple watcher. Unknowledgeable as to the ways of this world. Where'd that music go? Just like disappeared. Not weak. 9, 13 is 22, plus 18, 40. Okay. That thing has 10 strength. Is that bad? Seems like it doesn't matter. Wait, it does matter? That's totally a mistake, too. There's no way that I can't guarantee lesson learned there. It's all falling apart. Question marks? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Calipers? Maybe calipers? Watch your mistakes and be like, oh no, I killed them too quickly. Oh no, I've fallen and killed both Act 3 bosses. I think that's infinite. Looks infinite. Question. Is this faster than just doing literally anything else? Maybe? Probably not. Can I do that against the heart? I think maybe, yeah. Something like that. What upgrade did I get? Didn't notice. One of the mental fortresses. The other inner piece. Merstyle, thanks for the 30 months. Appreciate it. I can die to like really bad hands at the start of these fights, presumably. That would be my assumption. For you to tell me that I lost this run would be due to something like that. If I remove Flurry, I'm no longer dealing infinite damage. That seems bad. Can remove crushed joints, perhaps? God damn. That makes everything so much slower. It's probably the worst card, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, really? I have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, sure, I guess. Let's remove this. Turn 2 of the heart fight. I have Meditate 4. And Crescendo Tranquility. Okay. Duplication pot over vulnerable pot, probably. Okay. So I guess I want to kill somewhat quickly here before I have 4 burns. I take 1. No. Absolutely not. Never in my entire life. Ouch. Is that an upgrade that matters? I don't know. Maybe? Kind of? A little bit. I think it, like, makes things faster. It's fine. Bottle relics would actually be more useful if you could sell them. That would certainly like be an improvement to bottled flame. You can do it in next to 19 months. Appreciate it. Excited for the Ironclad run. Gosh, I can just like play runs forever now. Oh, I'm misplayed. That's okay. The Alfred, thanks for 43 months. What a great day. And a weird infinite. And your Peace Empty Mind is like one of the common Watcher Infinites. It's just a way to win without rush down. Ornithopter. Okay, take some health. Let's go Vigilance and don't play Lesson Learned because I want my artifact charge. Could also play Miracle to draw 3. Do that next turn though. Play Tranquility to draw 3. I think this is fine. Hey Galbot, how are you? Any tips for avoiding burnout? Like, just don't have burnout? Sounds made up. I don't know what to do here. I think this one's okay. It would be nice to have Mental Fortress in play, huh? Found one. I guess I should have double played that Mental Fortress. I'll double play this one instead. Super doesn't matter. Is that a mistake for the sheet? Nah, I think it has to have some chance of mattering for it to be a mistake. And that did not. I'm infinite. Maybe. Possibly. Am I? I have to play Lesson Learned. So there are no other cards I can get out of my hand, but it's okay because it's alright to have one in the discard pile here. And that's my infinite. Lesson learned without Fatal. This Jorbs fellow. This Jorbs fellow. Imagine next turn when I'm not weak anymore. That'll be fun. What happens if the game crashes? I guess we lose. So what's everybody's thought on the invention of calculus? Pretty cool, in my opinion. I can't believe that, like, people know how to do math. Like, when you think about it for a second, it just, like, seems completely unreasonable. Absolutely not cool. Too much homework. Agree. Do you think math was relevant to, like, designing Slay the Spire? I feel like they could have made it without knowledge of math. Actually, this game would be really funny if we hadn't invented math and you were expected to play it. That would actually be kind of awesome. Actually love this idea. I think calculus was invented or discovered. Don't know. Sounds like you're asking me to think. That's not what I was going for here. If we hadn't invented math, the planets wouldn't know how to rotate around the stars. That's correct. That is 100% correct. Felt like a pretty smooth watcher run. Basically, after I got the Smiling Mask and saw 3 stores in Act 2, the run was, like, kinda always going to be something like this. I can die to Nemesis with how I played, though. And I can maybe die to not finding a second Empty Mind, I don't know. Like, I have 20 Mental Fortress to play right now, right? So it feels like most things that I do would win, even if I were not infinite. I wonder about, like, the Sands of Time and stuff like that. It definitely feels like having one big damage card would have been a safer way to play the run. But I always wonder that about Watcher Infinites, basically. Why do we need math to calculate the area? Why do we need a math? To calculate the area under a curve if the world is flat. Yep. That's what I asked them. That's what I asked them. In senior year of high school, I took Calc BC, which is like the second quarter of college calculus, basically. And I used to hand in assignments where I, like, literally copied passages from Fellowship of the Ring, and then I would get 50% credit. My teacher was so not prepared for how little seniors in high school wanted to learn calculus. Like, she just feel really bad for her. She should have failed like half of the class, and she just, like, let us skirt by. Anyway, a Watcher run. Alright, 17 more for the world record. What is there to say about this run? Interesting run that felt like it was on the edge of wanting to force infinite. It could also easily win other ways off 3 times Mental Fortress and Scroll. Ended up with an Empty Mind, Infinite, Rushdown,